Yeah, this is really important, really interesting. A new study out from CDW Canada suggests that cyber attacks are on the decline. However, more are turning into major cyber incidents, and small businesses continue to be the most preferred targets. For more on this startling trend is Wiens, practice lead cybersecurity at CDW Canada. So thank you for being here with us this morning. CDW's Canada's 2020 Cybersecurity Study, I got to make sure I get this study right, has uncovered a critical shift in the evolving threat landscape. Explain how Canadian organizations must prepare for and meet with these sophisticated solutions to this issue.
Yeah, I mean, it's an interesting trend, right? We're seeing the number of cyber attacks actually diminish, but sophistication go up. So what we're seeing is attackers are becoming more and more sophisticated, right? They are really getting the best bang for their buck from an attack perspective, which really it can impact organizations, and small organizations as well as large organizations are obviously vulnerable here. But you can imagine small organizations don't have the ability to recover the same way. Not all of them have $500,000 or $1 million in the bank to pay a ransom, right? So these kind of situations can affect these organizations. So at CDW Canada, what we do is we help organizations prepare for this, right? Do the homework ahead of time and be ready to detect these attacks when they happen and respond, be there monitoring on a day-to-day basis. The cybersecurity world continues to grow in this way, and helping small organizations is one of the key things that we want to focus on. Small, medium, and large organizations, but you see a high vulnerability in the small end of things because it's it can change lives. And cybersecurity is a kitchen table conversation now, right?
It really is, and we hear it. We hear the news, these big things, and we were talking during the break about how much things have changed in the last 10 years, how sophisticated things have got. One of the sophistications, which is brand new across the landscape, is AI. And we're just trying to wrap our brains around how it's like copyright protection, all these things. But when it comes to cybersecurity, how is AI impacting?
Well, one of the key areas that we talk about is adversarial AI. So now, we talk about AI helping us, write better documents and help us in all kinds of walks of life from a business perspective. But there is, the other side is also using AI in the same way. The attackers are using AI, and they don't have moral and ethical limitations like we do. So you can imagine how they continue to use these tools is really, really scary. So now we are caught in this arms race, right? On one side, we have these attackers that are using AI to create better attacks and create really customized attacks where they know everything about you based on what the data that's out there and can be really customized. And on the other side, we have trying to incorporate AI into our defenses. So Canadian organizations like CDW and Canadian organizations that we sell, or other organizations that we sell, are also incorporating AI into the tools. So now, better phishing detection tools, better firewalls, better things within your environment can be brought in, and those organizations are bringing AI into those to try and defend better.
What a dystopian future it could be. I mean, I'm thinking AI, you could mimic if you had enough information, mimic a family member's voice instead of just saying, I'm Johnny in jail. I like actually the sound of it. So to prevent people from just feeling overwhelmed, because we talked also about the human vulnerability is the biggest threat. How do you lead people to say, okay, don't be scared around every corner. You can be effective at defending yourself?
Yeah, I mean, obviously I get this question all the time. I have older parents too who have these kind of questions, right? And what are the tools you can use? And the first one's the really easy tool, which is pause. Right, I think of it as like PVC. So pause, give it time. This is the one thing that you have that the attackers don't have is time. So you have time in your hands to pause, take a breath, take a look at this. Is this nothing's that urgent that you need to jump to that fast. So think about that piece. And secondly, the V is verify. Take a break, check through another channel, not the same conversation. Go to the website of the bank, or go to the government websites and look at these things and get really, ready to react when that happens. And then last is connect, really. Call somebody who knows, right? Everybody has a tech friend. Everybody has.
Call me, mom.
Exactly. Tell me about it. We get that. That helps personal, really solve your personal problems. Now, when you look at a larger organization side, you have access to assets that are, of your organization and protecting them. So that carries on through, and CDW is here to help with those organizations.
You have the tools.
For sure.
Pause. Thank you, CDW. Ivo Wiens, thank you for being here and bringing your expertise and giving us the results of this study. It's been very, very enlightening.